In this video, I want to talk about one of the fundamental rules in ASME Y14.5. So this is in 2018, section 4, and this is fundamental rule P. Dimensions and tolerances apply only at the drawing level where they are specified. A dimension specified for a given feature on one level of drawing, e.g. a detail drawing, is not mandatory for that feature at any other level, e.g. an assembly drawing. So what does this mean? For parts that get assembled with fasteners, it's probably not a huge issue because the parts are made correctly, right? By the detail drawing, they get inspected, and then they get put together, right? Hopefully they can't be put together incorrectly, but essentially all the dimensions, nothing's gonna change dimensionally, right? Where you get into issues is with assemblies that become inseparable due to the manufacture of the assembly process. This would be things like welding, brazing, pins, even match machining, things that you can't take apart afterward. Especially heat processes are going to induce some kind of dimensional change into your assembly. Welding, as you will probably well know, will do this very, very easily. So here's an example. Detail drawing, right? It doesn't matter, it's fully defined, right? I use profile all over, but it could be plus minus dimensions, doesn't matter. The idea is this part gets made, you inspect it to this requirement, and then you're good, right? Part one is check. Now it gets called up at the assembly. What I just read there, this does not get inspected again at the assembly. We know part one is good. We're gonna put it together. Now here, we've got a weld, and I just pointed to it, typical, right? It doesn't matter what kind of weld it is, right? Probably be a fillet weld, but whatever. When you do that weld, these two pieces are gonna tend to do that, right? Depends how much heat you put into it. They could bend and warp, depends what alloy it is, all sorts of wacky stuff could happen. Now you might say, well, there's general tolerances on the assembly drawing. Well, there might be. You don't really have to have them because you're just indicating to the welder to put these two plates together as shown, right? You don't need dimensions for that. You're just placing one. You show, the hole goes up here, not the other way around, and zip a weld on there. There's no dimensions. So if there's no dimensions, this, your general tolerances aren't going to apply. And in any case, right, there's no form, right? If there's no dimensions, there's no rule number one. You might say, well, there's a general angle tolerances on a lot of drawings. Then you might have an argument there, but I've talked about in previous videos, this angles plus or minus 1 can mean different things to different people. It might end up being a much larger tolerance than what you initially had up here, because this plus or minus 1 depends on the length of the part. So if this thing is, a foot long, that 1 degree is going to go a lot. It's going to give you a lot more error than if the part is 4 inches long. Now, the way you can avoid this with inseparable assemblies is to use an inseparable assembly drawing or a weldment drawing, in which case you're going to show both of the parts on the drawing and fully dimension everything on this sheet. I'm not gonna draw everything on here, but you need something to control everything. And then you just get rid of the detail drawings. You don't need them anymore. The fabricator or whoever will figure out what size these pieces need to be based on this drawing. Now, weldment drawings, they can get really complicated, right? Because you're putting all the parts on one drawing. But if they're inseparable assemblies, they get welded, that kind of thing, that's kind of how you have to do it to get the best results. Now you might say, well, why don't I just put more dimensions on my assembly drawing? Why can't I put an angle or profile or perpendicularity on here? You can do that. The issue is now you're checking things twice, right? You check all that stuff up here, and then you're gonna check it again down here. When the ideal way to do it is just put everything on one. Right? One weldment or inseparable assembly drawing. So that's it. That's fundamental rule P. Requirements at the detail drawing level do not apply at the assembly drawing level. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below.